Hi, my friends. How are we today? All right, let's review some sounds. Here we go. Isn't it crazy how one little letter can have so many sounds? We've got A, apple, A, safe, A, acorn, A, washa, A, squasha, A, Alaska, Great. Let's do the U next. U, up, U, mule, U, rule, U, pupil, U, flew, Okay. And how about the Y? I itch, I pine, I high, I animal, or I champion, All right, and remember what Mama Echo's favorite sound was the other day? The R controls. AR, car, OR, horn, ER, her, IR, bird, UR, burn, Great job. Our brains are warmed up. We're thinking about the sounds. I think that we're ready for a little word of the day action. What do you say? I'm really loving these consonant LE words. How about you? I think it's a pretty cool syllable type. So check out the word I am building today. Okay, can you please read me our word of the day? What's the word? Bundle. Let's talk about bundle. What does it mean to you? Oh, like you need to bundle up. It's cold outside. What else? A bundle of firewood, like a package of something all tied up. Great. Let's talk about the syllables. How many syllables are in this word? Very good, two. Where would you break them up? Bun, dull. What kind of syllable is the first one? Bun. Good, it's closed. So the U is a short U. I'll put that brev over the top like a smile. And how about this one? It's consonant LE. So we do consonant LE, and we cross off that nice E that we don't hear. We just hear dull, dull, the DL blend sound. Okay, can anyone think of a sentence that we want to put in our notebooks today with bundle? That works for me. It's cold. Bundle up. I'll start with an uppercase, and since it's is short for it is, I need to put an apostrophe. It's cold, comma, bundle up. I'm going to put an exclamation point because this sounds like a command. You're telling someone to do something. It's cold. Bundle up. Okay. So go ahead and find your student notebooks. And we know that we do this in the part of the notebook that is just all the vocabulary. And we'll need to find the letter B. It's roughly around page 59. I think you're all very used to this now. That's what it looks like. You'll write the word bundle and mark it up, and then use these two lines to write the sentence. So you should pause here until you get that done. Okay, if you're back and you finish, that's great. Today, we're going to do a longer dictation practice, and it's going to be on paper. So most likely your teacher sent home some paper with you that looks like this. This would be the day to use the paper. If you don't have it, you can use any old paper or you can use your whiteboard, but I prefer you use this today. It's good to practice on whiteboards and on paper. So I am going to give you a whole section, and then I'm going to hold up my answers for you to check your own work, okay? Here we go. Let's do the sounds first. Number one. Pause if you need to go get your notebook still, and then come back. Number 1 is ink. Like she went to the bank. Ink. If at any time you need to pause and look something up in your notebook, please do it. You have all the time you need. Number 2, ing. Like she got a new beautiful ring. Number 3, I. The long sound I. There's 3 ways to do it. Please get all of them in your notebook. And you should be going across the top. These are all still sounds. Okay, number 4, repeat after me. Write all the ways to do 3 ways. Okay. I'm going to hold up all my sounds. Nice and close. You can pause your screen right here and fix any mistakes you need to fix. How'd you do? Did you do okay? Great. All right, now for some review words. We'll do 4 review words. Repeat after me. Families. Think about the base word. What's the base word? Family. And then we're making it plural. More than one family. Families. Pause here to write families. Okay, I want you to mark it up. I want you to mark the base word and the suffix. And then mark what the sound is. Family, E. What does that I sound? What does the letter you changed it to sound like? Okay, if you're ready, we'll go to number 2. If not, pause and do that. Number 2 is native. Native. Then scoop the syllables and label the syllable types. Pause until you're done. Number 3, copying. Underline the base word, circle the suffix, copying. Pause until you're done. Number 4, sillier. Underline the base word, circle the suffix. Okay, you should have all these words done. Families, native, copying, sillier. Make sure they're done and marked and check them to mine. Nice and close here. Do you have any questions? Families, that we have to change the Y to an I since it's an E, but it sounds like a long E. Native, do you remember this one? We need to mark it as a vowel consonant E, but then we cross it off because it doesn't follow the rule. It's an exception. We don't hear the E because no words can end in E, can end in V in English. Number 3, copying. The Y sounds like a long E. And then sillier. We changed the Y to an I, but it still sounds like a long E. Pause and fix up any mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. It's important that you take the time to fix them. Okay, now we're moving down to some current words. Those are all review. These words will all have our newer syllable type. I'll say all the words and then I'll tell you how to mark them. Number 1, paddle. I expect you to pause after the word and then come back. Number 2, pickle. Number 3, staple. And number 4, littler. Base word, little, suffix, er. Okay, pause until you have those done, please. Okay, if you're back, I'm going to talk you through the marking. I want you to mark all of the syllable types, and then one of them has a suffix ending. So if it has a suffix ending, you also need to circle the suffix. So pause here as you do your markings. Okay, if you're back, I'm just finishing up my endings. And then I'll hold it up for you. Okay, here we go. First, check on your spellings. Paddle, pickle, staple, littler. And then check on the markings. This pad is closed, short A, consonant LE, cross off the E. Pickle, pick is closed, short I, consonant LE, cross it off. Staple, stay, it's open, so the A is long, and then consonant LE. And then littler, lit is closed, tull is consonant LE, and we need to put the E up there. Oops, sorry, because we took off the E for the suffix ER that we circle. Pause here to fix up any of that you need to fix. Okay, friends, you're doing great. Now for the sound-alike words. Okay, I'm going to say a sentence, and you need to write the correct word for it. I need to go ask the principal for help with a problem at school. Number 1, write the word that's that principal. If you have them up here and they're in your notebook, you have to spell it correctly. I need to ask the principal at school for help. Pause to finish that. And number 2, it's just the principle of it that I need to do my homework every day because it's the right thing, even if I earn a homework pass. The principle of it is that I need to do it. Okay, the first principle has pal in it. I'm assuming you're done if you're back. And the second principle is the consonant LE. Fix those up if you need. And we are going to do 2 trick words. Number 1, could. Pause and do could. Number 2, beautiful. Come back when you're done. Go ahead and check could and beautiful. Pause here to check it. You guys are doing great. We're on to sentences. We have 2 sentences, and then that will be it today. Okay, sentence number 1. Repeat after me. Can the kids handle that simple puzzle? One more time. Can the kids handle that simple puzzle? Pause here to write it. Okay, when you're done, check your work. Make sure you have punctuation and spelling and capitals. How'd you do? I hope you fixed up any mistakes. One more, guys. You're doing great. I know it's a lot of pausing and writing. Dribble the ball or pass it? Dribble the ball or pass it? Come back when you're done. Okay, let me put it up here so you can see. There we go. Dribble the ball or pass it. Pause here to fix up any mistakes. Come back when you're done. Did everyone remember the bonus S and pass? 2 S's? Whew, that was a lot of work. You should be proud of yourself. You did a great job, especially if you fixed your mistakes. If you didn't make any mistakes, wow, look at you. But if you did and you fixed them, that's what it's all about. Great job. See you next time.